Welcome to our new lesson of. In this lesson, we're going to learn about the basic video properties, such as transformation, then about the position, and also about rotate and all of those, okay? So without any further ado, let's just hop onto our lesson by opening up Filmora on our device. As you can see that I have opened up Filmora on my device. Now the first thing which I have to do is open up a new project. So a new project, you can see this type of tab opens up sometimes, so I'm not going to be using any of those, presets which opens up on my screen. So I'm going to do is going to be importing one file or two file, whichever one I need, and it's obviously video related. So I'm going to show you everything about the video edits. Okay, so I'm going to click on import one video. I'm going to do is let's say I'm going to take 3 of these, open them up. Okay. Now, as I have this video, I'm going to apply it on my timeline panel. So I'm going to do is just take one of these. Okay, I'm going to put one of these. Okay, there we go. So you can see that we have 3 of these over here, but I'm not going to be needing 3. So I'm going to just take one. Take it over here. I'm going to do is just to delete the, let's say, the empty tracks. Now, whenever you apply it on your timeline panel, you can see that in my previous lesson, I've shown you how you'll be able to do that, right? So according to the lesson, I'm going to show you everything what you can do about the basics, okay? How you can, customize it the way you want to. And we have like separate lessons for each and every one of them, so you don't have to worry about it. So first off, we have to learn about the transformation. Now you can see we have transform. You can turn it on, toggle on and off. It's totally up to you. Now, you have to fix out the scale on the XY. You can see you'll be able to zoom in and out. Now, one thing you see that even if I zoom in and out, both the height and the width is being changed. It's because the orientation is locked. If you unlock it, then you'll be able to fix it out like this. So make sure to select whichever one you want. If you want to fix out your horizontal, make sure to unlock it. Fixing your horizontal, the x-axis. And then if you want to do the other one, the, let's say, vertical, then also you'll be able to do that. Just make sure to, click on the one which you want to use. And you also have the slider over here, which you'll be able to use. When you locked in, you will basically see both of them working at the same time. And works the same case over here. Now, there are other tools which you can see over here. Well, these are basically keyframe. We have a specific different lesson for that, so I'm going to skip out this part. Now, if you want to fix out the position on the x-axis, you'll be able to do that. It will just go left and right, not, increase or stretch. Works the same way on the y-axis, up and down. So this is how you'll be able to fix out the position. Now, if you want to rotate your video, you'll be able to do that either by using this option, either by using this number, typing in your number, or using the slider. Now, if you want to use the slider, make sure to click on this over here and just drag it from left to right. There we go. 360. And keep on going. There we go. We have 720. Right? Now you'll be able to also type in. Let's say I'm going to double click on it. I want it 0. Hit on enter. We go 0 degrees. Okay. And you will be able to rotate it from over here too. You just have to see this knob over here. How much you rotate, it will just keep on rotating and fix out the angle you want to use. Let's say I want to use only 45 degrees Celsius. Not Celsius, obviously, just 45 degrees. And you can see 45 degrees has been rotated. If I want 90 degrees, there we go. Then I can also put in 0 if I want to. I can also put in 180 degree. There we go. Totally the opposite. So I'm just going to keep it the default. Now, as we are basically done with our transform over here and also about the rotate, now we have to learn a bit about flip. Now, if you want to flip out your video, you can also do that. Now, let's say we have this, mirroring, which you can do. Everything will just get mirrored on the left or the right. Then we also have the vertical mode. You want to mirror it from the bottom to the top. You can also do that. And then we also have rotation. Okay. Now you can see it will just rotate on the right side. Okay. From the right to the left. And this is left to the right. Okay, so you'll be able to see also the degrees, how they change, or the angle, how they change. You can see 180 degrees, 270 degrees, and then 360 degrees. Again, you just keep on rotating and it will keep on increasing. If you want to keep it on 0, just, do the same way, the opposite. And you will basically see that this is how it will turn out to be. Now, as we are basically done with our transform, now we're going to go off with the rest of the ones. Okay, we're not going to go to the other ones because this is going to be just a basic, and I'm going to show you the rest of them step by step. Okay, we have each and every specific lesson for each and every one of these tools, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, now the next one which we have is called compositing. Okay, you can compose them if you want to. Now we have a couple of different blend modes. Now, how you want it to look like? You want it to be darker, you want to multiply it. Well, we have a couple of these options. Let's say I want to darken it up. You can also do that. You want to multiply it. You can also do that. There are a couple of these options which you'll be able to apply, but the opacity matters. Okay, you can fix out the opacity, then you'll be able to fix it out. Now, this basically works on cases of if you have other elements overlaying it. Let's say apply this or this over here. Let's say I've kept it over here, and then what I'm going to do is going to be clicking on this. I'm going to do is just take it, or take this bar over here. You can see it over here. And I want it to be blended up into darken. You can see now it is visible. Burn. And you can see when you apply it, or when you play, you will get the preview of that. You can see this is how it will look like. So this is basically called compositing. Well, this is basically kind of like, blending up. So you can blend them up if you want to. It's called color blending or frame blending. You can fix on the opacity too. Just make sure to drag this over here. You can also change more of these options, and every time you drag over each and every one of them, you will get a preview of how it basically looks like. Okay, so find out, and you can fix out the opacity too, and you can also undo the process if you want to. Then we have is background. If you want to remove the background, you can also do that. You can see when you click on background, now what type of background do you want? Let's say I want a bit of color. You can fix out which color you want. If you want any pattern, you can also apply any pattern. You can just have to download them and you'll be able to apply it. Okay, so you'll be able to apply it on whichever one you want. So make sure to use them whenever you want to. Just make sure you're connected to the internet and also your account, so that you'll be able to get access to each and every one of them. Then we have is auto enhance. If you want to enhance up your videos, let's say not only this, if you want to enhance your video, you'll be able to enhance them just the way you want to. Let's say if I take it over here, and then if I want to enhance it, you can also do that. Increase it up if you want to, decrease it. It's basically up to you. Then we have is the drop shadow. If you want to drop a shadow on any part of the elements, you can also do that. Let's say I want a default. Maybe I want soft. Maybe I want tiled or projection. You can do that. Now let's say I'm going to do is crop. You can see how it works. There we go. Press on apply. And this is basically how it will look like. You can see this is how it will look like. What I'm going to do is going to be clicking on that. And you can fix it on the shadow to be. You can do that. You can fix up which color of shadow you want. You can fix in the distance of the shadow, the blur of the shadow, the opacity of the shadow. It's basically up to you how you want to work with it, You can see this is how it will look like right now. You see this is how it will work. And you can also reduce the size of this. You can just, reduce the size of this and apply it over here. And you'll basically be able to see the distance. You can see the distance right now, the blur, the opacity, fixing that. You can fix out which angle you want it to be at. Fixing the tiled or soft or default. It's basically up to you. And at last, we have the opacity over here. And if you want to reset it, you can reset it. It's basically up to you. So make sure to use whichever options you want to use. Let's say I want maybe darken or multiply. There we go. Works a lot more better. And if I click on the video over here, there we go. We are basically done with everything we have over here on the basics of video edit or, the project. Okay. So if you want to, customize it just the way you want to, just make sure to fiddle through these options on transform. Then we also have compositing. Then we have background, auto enhance, and also drop shadow. So just fiddle through these options and find out how it meets up your criteria. Make sure to customize it the way you want to. And obviously, feel free to apply whatever you basically want to, because obviously if you are fiddling through each and every one, you will get, more idea, you will get more free with it, and keep on the practice. So thank you for watching this video up till the very end. And still, if you have any confusion or any question about any part of the lesson, feel free to ask me. I'm always there to help you. So thank you again, and let's move on to our next lesson of Filmora.